Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Earth Angel HQ, where healing is the weapon and love is the language. And I am Sierra B Magic, here to do a reading for you today. I am going to begin with, I don't want to call it a channel message. It's more of a vision that I had in my meditation, and I've been holding it for a day or so because stuff been getting busy around here, okay? But I'm trying my best to stay consistent. Anyway. So as I was finishing up my meditation, I saw a vision of me sitting underneath a tree, like reading a book. And the tree opened up and it swallowed me up and kind of had me like falling in a rabbit hole. Remember Alice in Wonderland? And I was falling. And then next thing you know, I kind of like ended up being underneath the same tree with the same book. I don't even remember reading the book, but I saw myself reading before it all happened. And then it happened again. This tree opens up and I fall in this rabbit hole and I'm falling. And none of it feels weird. It more so feels like astral traveling, I guess. It doesn't feel scary like you're falling in a dream. So I'm falling. And it happened at least 3 times. And by the 3rd time, because I ended up being back up under the tree, after the 3rd time, I realized nothing has changed about the scenery. The tree hasn't changed. The grass around hasn't changed. The sun is still shining. I still look the same. However, I'm different on the inside. Like I have a different perspective. I see things differently. So my interpretation of this vision, which I'm being guided to share with you guys, is that there's been a timeline shift that the collective is already on and you don't realize it because everything looks the same around you, but you're different. Everything from the inside is different because it's almost like, as above, so below, so within, also without. What's happening on the inside will begin to reflect on the outside. So there are some changes that you're experiencing on the inside, and you may feel better, you may see things differently. But your environment has not changed, but it will. Everything starts from within. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. And we're going to get going on that, all right? That was a very bizarre... I'll be seeing some bizarre stuff, but all of it is not for me to share, but this was clearly for me to share. I'm going to start with one of my decks. All right, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? The seeds is the first card that came out, and then baptism, and then the portal. Come on. The Empress right behind that, butterfly, Ace of Wands. I'm going to stop right there. So the seeds basically refers to star seeds, light workers, earth angels, whatever you refer to yourself as, but you are a divine being that is here for a much greater purpose. And with baptism being the next card, you are being reborn. That is that falling in the rabbit hole energy. Not like things are crashing down or there's a tower, but it's just, that's how I saw the timeline shifting. It was the same, physical environment, but I kept changing as I was going through these different, realities or dimensions. That's what I mean to say. And look, the next card is the portal. I cannot make this up. You are shifting your reality. The portal in my deck literally means shifting timelines. So this is perfect energy. And the Empress is right after that. A portal can go either way. You can go, up or you can go down. And clearly with the Empress being here, the butterfly and the Ace of Wands, you are transforming into the royalty you always have been. Maybe you didn't recognize it, or you didn't, feel like you were deserving of such abundant, prosperous, really, not just royal energy, but it's like you're ready to birth something. I mentioned earlier that you feel different on the inside, and you've likely been manifesting something in your reality, but you don't see it on, in the physical realm. With the Ace of Wands here, you're going to start to see it. There's something that is going to begin to show itself in your physical reality, and you'll know that you are on the right track. You'll know that these aren't just, intuitive nudges that you feel, and these synchronicities that you see, and all of these things that are really like signposts, these like spiritual signposts, these different landmarks on your journey. They are telling you like, hey, keep going that way. Keep falling through the rabbit hole. Allow yourself to transform on the inside so that you can actually see it come to fruition on the outside. All right, we're going to end there with that deck. And actually, I'm going to pull a little bit of I think it's Spirit Animal Oracle. Beautiful cards. So hopefully the screen won't be a hater and it'll show them up nice. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message? What do the spirit animal guides want us to know? Sweet results await on the bottom of the deck. I'm actually going to take that too. And then you see clearly now. All right. I'm told to read them all upright. So I have the otter spirit, which is you are never alone. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Parrot spirit says watch your words. Koala spirit says spirit has a plan. Eagle spirit says spirit has your back. And then bee spirit says sweet results await. So this is the other message that I got. When you are at the precipice of a portal of a new beginning, this Ace of Wands energy will likely come with a test. And that's what this energy is actually giving me from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And I'm going to say this real quick. Whether you see these animals in the physical or you see them, on TV, or you see them like on Instagram or something, if you see otters, armadillos, parrots, koalas, eagles, or bees, that might be of some significance to you, or it might even remind you of this reading. And then we'll see owl spirit is the last card on the bottom of the deck. You see clearly now. You're going to be tested with something that you've already failed on before. So this could be a person that knows your triggers, but you've changed. Remember, you were going down the rabbit hole. You've, kind of like shifted these different timelines, and you're different, but from the outside, people think that you are exactly the same. So they're going to try to trigger you in ways that your old self, two dimensions ago, 2 timelines ago, would have really like had you get out of your character. Because see, parrot spirit is here with watch your words. Armadillo spirit is here with set healthy boundaries. This could actually be an energy that used to have really easy access to you that doesn't have access to you at all. So where somebody might want to tempt you or test you, they might not even get the opportunity to do that because you do have these healthy boundaries with armadillo spirit. Because this has happened before. See, that's where that you see clearly now energy is. The changes that you've made in your life, the transformations that you've gone through with the baptism, the portal, and the butterfly, you recognize what these energies were attempting to do. So instead of getting all riled up and getting, start snapping your fingers and rolling your neck and all of that, or whatever it is that you do, you could flip tables. I don't know. But this is someone that is trying to trigger you, and it doesn't even have to be an angry trigger. I'm just using an example. This could be someone that plays mental mind games with you, or they try to emotionally manipulate you. Hell, and this don't even got to be like a romantic partner. This could be a family member. This could be somebody that just thinks that they know how to push your buttons. And if this isn't a person, this is a situation. But the situation has happened before. Even if it hasn't been the exact same thing, it's something that you recognize and you're like, oh, you tried it. Like, I see clearly now. I know what you're doing. See, this owl is representative of wisdom. And look, you already got the crown. That's what somebody don't know. They don't understand that this is all about timing at this point. you've already transformed. You've already shifted into a different timeline. You've already like something. You're the Empress, man or woman. It don't matter. This is an energy, but you've already moved forward with this portal energy. You've become brand new with this baptism energy. You recognize your power and what your gifts are and your purpose is with this seeds energy. You have completely transformed, and now you're flying with this butterfly energy. And the Ace of Wands, come on now. New projects, new opportunities, brand new passionate beginnings. That's the energy that you're in. So you wouldn't throw all of that away just to have, just to be able to get somebody back or do to step into an old version of yourself. That's what I want to make clear. This energy about watching your words is you having to step into an older version of yourself, one that has already been gone. Remember, when you get baptized and they, you wade in the water and the pastor or whoever dips you in the water, the old you passes away. You are brand new. This is a rebirth and very much death energy. And you're not going to get caught up or tricked or allow the enemy to steal your new beginning just so that you can kind of get some sort of satisfactory moment. Another thing I'm getting is this may not even be like revenge or payback. Say that you have a friend, and this is kind of resonating for me, I ain't gonna lie. The whole thing doesn't, but a little bit. Say if you have a friend, and your friend, actually this is a former friend, and your friend is, on hard times right now. They're not doing well, and maybe they did something to you. Maybe they stole money from you and now they broke. Or, maybe you were going through something and they had all the smoke for you when you were going through something. They wanted to talk all kinds of crap about your downfall or your, hard times, and now they're on hard times. It would be very, very easy for you to speak out of turn and say something, negative about this person, or to just be petty. Spirit is telling you to watch your words, and I just said that at 12:22. Don't say nothing about this energy. Now, with Spirit having your back and Spirit has a plan, and you are never alone, just know that if there are any types of what you consider setbacks, if you feel like something is not going your way, it is literally for your best. It's for your good. This is for your highest intention. Whew. Sorry, that came in strong. Anything else you want us to know from the Animal Oracle? Any last messages? Damn near didn't take a breath. Anything else? Time for a deep dive, and the miracles are endless on the bottom of the deck. What's behind that? Know your worth. So this is Swan Spirit. Such beautiful cards. I'm going to take these two since I looked at them. The miracles are endless. Know your worth, and time for a deep dive. You might have been selling yourself short in a situation. At 1333, I said that. You could have been selling yourself short in a situation. This could be work. This could be love. This could be personal life. This could be your own business. If you just started a business, maybe you're not charging how much you're truly worth. Or you could be settling. There's some sort of settling somehow. And where you thought that something was being delayed for you, it was really happening so that you would come to a better understanding of what you are worth so that you don't shortchange yourself. So however this resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. But and then on the bottom of the deck is lay a solid foundation with Beaver Spirit. You are starting something either from scratch or you're pivoting in some sort of way, and the pivot has everything to do with the new timeline. But this pivot, cow spirit is in the middle, and the cow looks so beautiful. The miracles are endless. So something's going to work. And then cow spirit is right below koala spirit, where it says spirit has a plan. Something is going to work out for you better than you expected. And it could be you turning down an offer to do something for a much better offer. So take that, hold on to it, keep it in your spirit. Don't forget when it happens. I want to know. All right, let's get with the tarot. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. And look, we keep talking about death. Death energy is at the bottom of the deck. We already pulled baptism, so that's basically the same card. Oh boy. Holy Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Please speak to us about this energy. Huh. So, for some of you, you've already recognized your worth. Maybe you felt like you were so I have the Five of Wands, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. And with this energy, I'm getting that you may have been in a situation that really didn't suit you. It doesn't suit who you are now. It may have suited you. I'm telling you, there's something about the old you versus the new you. And this Five of Wands is giving me, you would have easily involved yourself in a situation that would have had you in that type of competitive or chaotic type of energy. But with the King of Cups here, you don't give a shit no more. And this Page of Cups right next to it is showing me that this is who you used to be and this is who you are now. Hallelujah. You're very emotionally balanced. You don't really fight like that anymore. I'm hearing somebody say, like, that's high school. Like, that's the stuff that we used to do when we were young. You know, we were in our teens. And you got adults that are still acting like that. And they may want to trigger you to act like that as well. But you see it for what it is. What did I say with the owl card? I see clearly now. So you recognize that you and these other Page of Cups energies, these Five of Wands energies, are on a completely different level. That's the Judgment. Judgment is the next card. The Judgment is you really being called to a higher frequency, but it's like the timeline shift is a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? And you're going one way and these people are going another way. But the fork that you chose has good fortune on it. It has, good luck, good karma. It's you stepping, excuse me. It's you stepping into your North Node energy, knowing that you're on the right track, wanting to be better. South Node isn't necessarily, it's not necessarily like people being karmic. It's just not wanting to change. These Five of Wands energies may have been acting like this their whole damn life. They just don't see anything better than what they're doing right now. And with the Strength here on the bottom of the deck, I'm recognizing that you are really taming a part of yourself. You're strong enough and bold enough to stand in a new energy where you understand that strength isn't so much about like fighting. It's not about being the loudest or being the most brash person or trying to like intimidate others, but strength is really resisting the urge to do something that you know ain't right. I love it. And with the Seven of Pentacles behind that, you know that. So I got the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The universe is saying yes to something. And with this Seven of Pentacles, you know you've invested too much in yourself and in your path to go backwards, period. And based on the image that I saw in meditation, you've already made some sort of leap. You would literally have to like reverse the car, go back a couple of exits, and come back to that same fork in the road and go the other way to be in this energy because you've already changed so much. This King of Cups is, to me, the most important card that I've pulled from the tarot so far, because this is showing that that strength energy is showing that you are very much in control of your emotions, and you're not allowing somebody to just like trigger you and, you know, bring you out of your really calm, control, collective state. Kudos. All right, what else do you want us to know from the tarot? Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, hold on. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just getting something. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. All right. So I don't think this is you in this Eight of Swords energy. I have the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Wheel of Fortune was clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. And then the Three of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So 333. 333 could be significant to you, just the same as 6 is here. So what I'm getting is some of these energies that you are walking away from, or that may be trying to like trigger you, are people that you have really close connections with. You were likely friends with, you celebrated with, but you were once before in this energy. That's the most important part. And they feel like they're stuck somehow. That's kind of what I'm getting. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I just want to make sure. Yeah. So the Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom. Oh yeah. The Knight of Pentacles clarified the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And then the Knight of Wands behind that. Somebody was spending too much time in the streets, hanging out, partying, doing things that they love to do. But while they were doing that, you were establishing yourself. You were working on yourself mentally, emotionally. I feel like you are this King of Swords, and they really want to kind of like manipulate your emotions, or like not. I don't even feel like it's play some sort of game with you. They want you to take pity on them, and they want you to help them somehow. But you helping them, like I mentioned, is you making U-turn and going back to where they are. And you can't do that because you've already moved forward so much. With the Lovers here, you are on your divine path. I feel like this isn't so much about a romantic connection, but this is really more about you being on your divine path, you being in your North Node. And the Six of Pentacles energy, they want you to take pity on them. They want you to help them out in some sort of way. Maybe you're the friend that always did better, like you're more stable. I'm not really getting that from this spread, but maybe that's more of an illusion. They feel like because you're doing so much work, like you got to be making like better money, or they want help somehow. They feel stuck. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords, they feel stuck, and they see that you're changing. They see the transformation, and they want you to help them. And what's crazy is this could be family. I'm really getting friends more than anything with the Three of Cups. You probably tried to help these people at one point. With the Judgment, you had not only, because see, this card actually says rebirth. There's baptism right here. We're getting a lot of transformation energy in this reading. You may have tried to help them at some point, and everything that you were learning, you know, when you have a spiritual awakening, or you start, you know, like growing more in your spirituality, you want to share all of this. You want everybody to know what you know. And most of the time, they don't be wanting to, they don't be wanting to hear it. So now that you are in this Wheel of Fortune energy, and it feels like things are starting to pop for you, and good things are happening to you, and these energies feel like they are stuck like Chuck, looking like, you know what, they are, they're kind of crying out to you for help. But what I'm getting is you're not helping them. King of Cups. It's not that you're unemotional, but maybe with the King of Swords here, maybe Maybe. I don't think you're paying these people much attention. Now, can I ask why? Why is the collective not paying these people no attention? Because you don't want to help them. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. I'll tell you why. This could actually be a group of people that have strong religious views. They may not even go to church every day, but if you have grown spiritual and they don't know nothing about spirituality, they may have kind of like mocked what you were doing. With this Five of Wands, I keep going back to it, and the seeds is right on top of that. You might have told them, you know, I reincarnated here from another place. I am a star seed from another planet. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? With the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, you could have made, if you're a reader or if you're somebody that's highly intuitive or you have some sort of psychic abilities, you could have possibly like interpreted a dream for them or foresaw, like you did some sort of foretelling and something happened and they either grew afraid of you or they just think you're kind of like not fully there, but that's because you've changed and you don't think the same way they think. And they want you to go back to the way that you used to be. They want you to like be a part of the crew again. And they want to work with you. But how you going to work with me when we don't even have the same values? Make it make sense. It don't make sense. So, yeah, with this High Priestess here, you have completely done a deep dive. You see behind the veil. You are incredibly intuitive. And these people probably didn't believe you for a long time. But now, and if you are somebody that actually uses your gifts as a part of a business, your business might be booming. You know, you're starting to see progress and they want to be a part of that. But where do you fit in? And not only that, you're coming up as kings and the High Priestess. This person or these energies are coming up as the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Where do they fit in? That don't, you know, it's not aligned. So I think be encouraged to continue to move forward. You will find your soul family, but you know, everybody don't elevate and ascend at the same times or even in the same lifetime. You met these people for a reason. You had these experiences for a reason. And quite frankly, it's time to move on. You know, you have gone down the rabbit hole into a completely new timeline. And just because you see them here physically or they see you here physically doesn't necessarily mean that we're supposed to be together and, you know, hang out in this Three of Cups energy. All right. Anything else from the tarot? I think that's it. Oh, boy. Let's get some last messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle. If you're still with me, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Likes do a lot for me. They will hopefully help people see the readings and get me, you know, into the, what do they call it? I can't even think. Let me just do the reading. What's the last messages for the collective? A change in the wind. I'm trying to tell you. Why? Message in a bottle. Co-create and breathe. And then Treasure Island. Hallelujah. Clarify why real quick. Whoa. Take them. So, I have a change in the wind, why, message in a bottle, co-create, breathe, Treasure Island, and then why is clarified by chaos and conflict, come to the edge, and building blocks. And what I'm getting is you have that change in the wind is that, you know, portal, that timeline shift. And these energies are very confused as to why you've moved over, you've moved away from them, you're different, you're, you know, thinking differently, you're acting differently. And it's because, you know, Spirit guided you to take a risk and do things that are aligned with your soul's purpose and what feels good. You know, the way that you used to behave, it doesn't feel like you anymore because you're not the same. Now, message in the bottle is you receiving messages not only about your direction, but also the people around you and what you need to keep and what you need to get rid of in order to co-create. You know, you trying to call in stuff into your life. And I think this season is very much about you. Spirit is also saying there's nothing to worry about because you're already on your path with Breathe and Treasure Island. There's something that's coming to you. And I mentioned earlier in the reading, this is about timing. This is not something to be sped up, but it's going to happen exactly when it's supposed to, because you need to be prepared for whatever that blessing is. Buy the book. Your last message on the bottom of the deck is buy the book. Spirit wants you to continue to be aligned with universal laws, to not step out of, don't take no shortcuts. Don't do anything that you know is not aligned with your values, with your morals. And back to the, and it's on the bottom of the deck, back to this parrot spirit. Please watch your words. You know, don't allow someone to get you caught up in, you know, a shouting match or just an argument when that is only expending necessary energy that you can use on something beautiful and positive. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Bye.